Hey everyone! Welcome back to the Let's Talk English podcast, your favorite cozy little place to learn real English through real conversations, real laughs, and yes, real feelings too.
Welcome, welcome! We are so happy you are here today, wherever you are right now. On the bus, at the gym, hiding in the office bathroom for a 2-minute break.
Mike, why is the office bathroom always your example?
Because it is the most honest place a person goes when they need 5 minutes apiece. No judgment, we see you.
We really do. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Mike, and this is the Let's Talk English podcast for anyone who wants to speak English more naturally, more confidently, and just more.
And today's topic? Oh, this one is so good. Today, we are talking about how to improve your English fluency fast.
Yes, and before anyone panics, no, we are not going to give you a boring list of grammar rules, no textbook, no repeat after me like a robot.
Please, no robot English. Hello, how are you? That gives me chills.
Exactly. Real fluency does not come from perfect grammar. It comes from something else, and that is exactly what we are going to unpack today.
And this is a B1 level episode, so the English is friendly, clear, and simple. If you don't understand every word, no stress at all. Just stay with us. Follow the story, follow the feeling.
Your brain is smarter than you think. It is already picking things up even when you're not trying. It's like secretly downloading English in the background.
Oh, I love that. Background download. So, Mike, let's get into it. Quick question first. When you were learning English, was there a moment you felt truly fluent for the first time?
Oh, yes, there was. And it is a little embarrassing.
Oh, now I'm very interested.
So I was watching a funny video in English, and I laughed, like genuinely laughed before the subtitles even appeared. And I thought, wait, did I just understand that joke in English?
Oh, that moment.
Yes, that was my moment, because for years, I only laughed after reading the subtitle. Very delayed laugh, very suspicious laugh.
The 3-second delayed laugh, everyone pretending they understood.
Exactly. But that day, no subtitle needed, and something clicked, like a key going into a lock.
That is such a beautiful moment, and I think so many of our listeners are waiting for that exact moment, that click.
Right, and here's the truth. That click does not come from studying harder. It comes from practicing smarter.
Yes, and the number one thing that helped me? Talking to myself.
Talking to yourself. Okay, so you are walking around your house just chatting?
Mike, I have full conversations. In the kitchen, in the shower, on a walk. I narrate my own life like I am the main character in a movie.
Oh, wow. What does that sound like?
Something like, Sarah opens the fridge. She sees no food. She is disappointed. She closes the fridge. She opens it again. Still no food. She is confused.
That is absolutely ridiculous and absolutely genius at the same time.
It works, though, because when you talk to yourself in English, you're not scared. Nobody's judging you. Nobody's waiting. You just flow.
And this is so important because one of the biggest blocks for English learners is fear. The fear of saying something wrong, the fear of sounding silly.
And when you're alone, that fear disappears. So your brain gets a chance to actually practice freely without the pressure.
So, tip number 1, talk to yourself. Narrate your day. It sounds a little crazy, but
All the best English speakers are a little crazy. That's the secret.
I will put that on a motivational poster. All fluent speakers are a little crazy.
Please do. Okay, now tip number 2, and this one might surprise you. Stop translating in your head.
Oh yes, this is a big one. Tell them, Sarah.
So most learners, when they want to say something in English, what do they do first?
They think in their own language, then they translate, then they speak.
Exactly. And that process, think, translate speak? It's so slow. It makes you hesitate. It makes you freeze mid-sentence.
Like a buffering screen.
Yes, please do not become a buffering person. We have all met that person in a conversation. You ask them something and they just loading.
Please wait. So how do you stop translating?
You start thinking in English, even for tiny things. When you see a chair, think chair. When you eat breakfast, think about it in English. This is good. I am hungry. I like this. Simple sentences. Just start that mental habit.
And at first, it feels strange, awkward, like you're wearing shoes on the wrong feet.
Shoes on the wrong feet. Perfect description.
But after some time, it becomes normal, natural, and suddenly you're speaking without that long pause in the middle.
And here is something I want to ask you, Mike. Be honest. Do you ever mumble English to yourself in public?
Define mumble.
I mean, walking on the street, quietly repeating a phrase you just heard, under your breath.
Okay, fine. Yes, absolutely yes. And one time a woman on the street thought I was talking to her and she said, "Sorry, what?" And I had to say, "Oh, nothing. I'm just practicing English."
Oh no!
She gave me the most confused face. But you know what? I was not even embarrassed because that small moment, that awkward, funny moment, I still remember that phrase I was practicing years later.
That is the point. Memorable moments make memorable vocabulary. When something is funny or embarrassing or surprising, your brain holds on to it.
So tip number 3, repeat phrases out loud, even in public, even if people look at you a little strangely. You are the one becoming fluent. They're just standing there.
I love that energy. Okay, tip number 4, and this is my personal favorite. Consume English like entertainment, not like homework.
Oh yes, this changes everything.
Because here's what happens with homework English. You sit down, you open a grammar book, you feel tired after 5 minutes, you close it, you say, "I'll do it tomorrow." Tomorrow, Jake appears.
Hey, I have grown. I am new Mike now.
Okay, new Mike. But my point is, when English feels like homework, your brain resists it. It's like your brain puts up a small sign, closed, not today.
But when it feels like entertainment, watching your favorite show, listening to a podcast you actually enjoy, reading something that makes you curious,
your brain is wide open. It's absorbing everything without even trying. You're having fun and learning at the same time.
and this is what we call immersion. Immersion means you surround yourself with English as much as possible, not just for study time, but for lifetime.
Change your phone to English. Watch one YouTube video in English before bed. Listen to an English podcast on your commute. Small habits, big results.
And you do not need to understand everything, really. Even 60 or 70% is enough. Your brain fills in the gaps. It's actually quite clever that way.
Smarter than we give it credit, for sure.
Now, tip number 5, and this one is very simple, but most people skip it completely. Find a speaking partner.
Yes, because there's a huge difference between understanding English and actually producing English in a real conversation.
It's like the difference between watching someone cook on TV and actually cooking in your own kitchen.
Ah, that is such a good comparison. You can watch cooking videos for years, but if you never touch the pan, you won't learn to cook.
And speaking English is the same. You need to be in the kitchen, making mistakes, dropping things, burning the toast a little.
I feel very seen right now. I'm a terrible cook.
This explains a lot. But the point is, mistakes are part of the process. Every time you make a mistake in English and you keep going, that's a fluency rep, one small exercise for your speaking muscle.
And if you can't find a real speaking partner right now, talk to us. Seriously, repeat what we say. Answer our questions out loud, right now, wherever you are.
For example, we'll ask you something simple right now. Ready? Answer in English out loud. Ready?
What did you do this morning before listening to this podcast? Say it. 1 or 2 sentences. Go.
Did you say something? Wonderful. That was a fluency rep. You just practiced English right now in real life.
And it didn't hurt at all. Okay, so we have 5 tips. Talk to yourself, stop translating, repeat out loud, consume English like entertainment, and find a speaking partner, even if that partner is us for now.
And all 5 of these tips come back to one big idea. Fluency is not about knowing more, it's about doing more, using the English you already have, every day, a little at a time.
Consistently. And that word consistently is the real secret. Not perfectly, not all at once, just consistently.
Like water dripping on a rock. One drop is nothing, but 1,000 drops, that rock has a hole in it.
Ooh, that's beautiful. And a little violent.
The rock of language barriers will be defeated.
I love you, Mike. Okay, now before we say goodbye, let's slow down a little. We used some great words today, so let's do our small word tour together.
Yes, just a calm walk through some of the stronger words from today. No pressure, just listen, repeat, and let them sit in your memory. Word tour.
First word, fluency. Fluency means you speak smoothly and naturally, not perfectly, smoothly. For example, she speaks with great fluency. She doesn't stop and think too long. Or, fluency comes from practice, not from grammar books. Repeat with us. Fluency. Take your time. Fluency.
Next word, immersion. Immersion means you surround yourself with English as much as possible. You live inside the language as much as possible. For example, he improved fast because of immersion. English was everywhere in his daily life. Or, immersion doesn't need an expensive course. It starts with your phone and your headphones. Repeat, immersion. Immersion.
Next expression, something clicked. When something clicks, it means you suddenly understand it. A moment of, now I get it. For example, after months of practice, something finally clicked and she stopped translating in her head. Or, I heard that grammar rule so many times, and one day, click, it made sense. Repeat after us. Something clicked. Something clicked.
Next one, hesitate. To hesitate means to pause before speaking because you're not sure or you feel nervous. For example, he hesitates a lot when speaking because he's scared of mistakes. Or, stop hesitating and just say the sentence. Your first attempt is always better than silence. Repeat, hesitate. Hesitate. Slowly. Hesitate.
And our last word for today, consistently. Consistently means you do something regularly, again and again, not just one time. For example, she practiced English consistently, 10 minutes every morning, and her fluency improved a lot. Or, you don't need 2 hours a day, you just need to show up consistently. Repeat, consistently. Consistently. One more time, consistently.
That's our word tour for today. 5 words: fluency, immersion, something clicked, hesitate, consistently. You don't have to remember all 5 today. Pick one that feels useful for your life this week and try to use it.
And we have a small challenge for you. In the comments, tell us which of today's 5 tips feels most useful for you right now. Talking to yourself, immersion, finding a speaking partner. Write it in English, even one sentence. I want to try tip number 3 because that's already real practice.
And if you enjoyed today's episode, please tap like and subscribe to the Let's Talk English podcast. It truly helps more learners find this space, and it tells us make more episodes like this. Yes, every like, every subscribe, it's like a small high five to us, and we love high fives.
We really do. We're high five people.
So, before we go, one last thought. Fluency is not a destination. It's not something you arrive at one day and say, done, I'm fluent now, goodbye.
It's more like a road. Every conversation is one more step forward. Every podcast you listen to, every sentence you say out loud, even to yourself in the kitchen, that's one step.
And you are already on that road, right now, today, just by listening to us.
So keep going, keep talking, keep making mistakes and laughing at them. That's how fluency is built, one funny, imperfect, beautiful step at a time.
This is Sarah.
And this is Mike.
And you have been listening to the Let's Talk English podcast. We'll see you in the next episode.
Bye, everyone. Keep talking.